Hello everyone, my name is Nihal, and today I'm gonna show you how to make it so that every time you click a certain amount of times in Geometry Dash, you can make an event happen. So let's get right into it. Okie dokie, so first thing you want to do is go to your editor for your level and enter it. I know, so incredible. So once you've entered it, hi Terrapagos, you can go over to the part where you want your clicks to start from to be measured by the game. I would say for me over here, I don't know why. Anyway, so first thing you want to do is make a touch trigger down here, anywhere you want to start, and you want to make it toggle on a new group, which for me is 1033. For you it could be basically anything. Okay, and now right under there you want to place down a pickup trigger, which has an item ID of your latest one. For me it's 4, for you it can be 1, 2, I don't know, 100. For me it's 4, and set your count to +1 because you want to count it. Okay, and set it to spawn trigger, multi-trigger, and set this to group 1033. Next, what you want to do is place down a count trigger that is item ID 4, which is what I had inside there, and target count is the number of clicks you want. So for me I'll do 44, and target group ID would be the newest one, which would be 1034, or whatever is the target of what you want to do. Alright. Oh, by the way, before I forget, make sure inside your count trigger you have activate group enabled. Otherwise, if you have it disabled, the object or toggle trigger which I have, which it's gonna be turning on, would just be toggled off. Here it actually activates its effect. Alright, but you must be asking, what do we do with this? Well, let me show you how to create your actual event. So in my example here, I want this part of the coin event or sequence not to come until I've clicked 44 times. So what I want to do is set it on a new group ID of 1035 in my case, and then I'll go all the way back to the start. It doesn't matter where you should place the toggle triggers, just want to put it there. I shall place a toggle trigger up here for 1035, which turns it off. Now, for it to turn on specifically after I click 44 times, I will put it on activate group, spawn trigger, and on group 1034, because then it's being activated by our count trigger over here. Okay, and now if I just place a count visualizer thing here to show you how it will work. So let me just quickly do like item ID 4, because that's what you want to show. And now let me just quickly show you how it works. Okay, so save and play. Look, I know I have 384,000 objects. I'm optimizing. It's temporary. Most of it's from the actual pixel art from the art importer I use for placeholdering the images. I'm working to make it into real art. It's taking so long. I started in February and now it's August. Anyway, let's get inside. So the clicks in this first part won't actually count towards the click total because your touch trigger is further down the line. So when you reach the touch trigger, that's when it actually activates. So here we have it, and here's the click counter. See, when I click it goes up. So let's just quickly get our click up to 43. Because our click was 44, our click total, before it opened. So I want to show you what happens if you don't meet that threshold. So let's just quickly speed through this. Okay. So now we're in the after the level end sequence. It's easy to do that. Just make a spawn trigger activate right before the end. And then after the end trigger or end, just spawn everything you want. So anyway, it's not a guide on how to create sequences after level end. This is about count of clicks. So here we are. Now, I believe it's gonna stay at oh my forever now. It's just gonna keep going. Yeah, it's the Oración sequence and it still hasn't done anything. Well, of course I'm not going to show you that in fullest. Let's just restart. And then I'll show you what happens when you click 44 or more. Alright, so now we're here and I'm just going to quickly spam click it. See, we're over 44 anyway. Hey, not bad. Of course, I'm not gonna click anymore because I need my counter to show me how much I've clicked. Alright, we're back in the off the end trigger sequence. So, let's see what outcome happens now. There it is. Now that got enabled, see? And now, if we go to the next attempt, the coin should be right there. There it is. And that is how you enable that. Really, the coin only comes because of an item persist trigger and some pickup triggers. If you want something to persist between attempts, those triggers are just how you do it. Probably make an in-depth video about it later. And now we're back here. And now this. Okay, so it enables all that stuff. And there's the credits. Really cool, I know. Now then, let me quickly show you with a quick example in simpler terms. As always, you know what to do. Hee hee. Alright. So let's say I want to spam as the wave, I don't know. And say I want to click 44 times. So let me quickly add like a block of that I can't pass until I've actually spammed that amount of time. Let's say like here. Whoopsie, I keep mistaking swipe and free move. What's up with me? after that tragedy. There we go. Now, where we should start the spam, aka the start of the level, I'll place down a touch trigger that is group ID 1 this time, because we're on a completely fresh new copy. See? Okay. And then I shall place down my little pickup trigger, item ID 1 val, and spawn multi, get it on group 1, thanks. And then you need to put down your count trigger. You have a personal accountant. I know I'm so funny. Now item ID 1, target count 44 times of clicking, and then target ID would be 3, right? Yeah. Oh wait, it would be 2, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And then 2 would be this toggle trigger that's aimed, yeah, 2. That's aimed at, that's spawn trigger aimed at group 3. And group 3 is this big old wall over here. Now, let me just add a counter. That's item ID 1. Scale it up, I'd say. You don't have to do this. I'd say just a quality of life feature to make it follow player. So move trigger at what group are you again? Group 4. Group 4 move time would be our good friend -1 and follow player X. Okay, and then -11. What is this? Anyway, and right before the wall, if you wanted to stop, then put a stop trigger down. Set it to group 5. And group 5 being our little move trigger here. Now see how it's counting and everything. Oopsie. Let me just quickly turn off ignore damage. Now then, let me just quickly spam. See, it doesn't do that. Now if I just spam, try to get myself to 44. No. Come on. Why is this so hard? You know what? Fine, I'll set it to like 42 then. Just to be 41, sure. Lenient on the player. aka myself. See, after I reached 41, it got toggled off. There you go. That was crazy. See? That is a simple way of doing it. And if you want to see it yourself, I'll upload it for you to see. Don't forget that this is the group ID right here over here, okay? Alright, so give this some love. Let me just quickly get myself first on the leaderboard, because you know that's always good. There you go. I have the OMG mod, what you gonna do? Alright. So, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope now you know how to make that event happen. So, hope you enjoyed this video. And please consider liking and subscribing as always, because it helps me out, you know. Bye! Please like the video, subscribe to FunthingswithNihal, and have a good day.